It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Denver Nuggets. Well, it was Denver in their last game with a loss to the Raptors. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not Monday. Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to Toronto.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game, too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Routier out there with Will Barton. And it's Payton in at the 5.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
It really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. It took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
Here is Doc. Here's Silk. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Kenneth Fareed. Gallinari did get better and better over time, and he improved. He started to get back to his former self near the end of the season.
Yeah, had that huge 47-point explosion towards the end of last season. And listen, he's still a young guy and hopefully can continue to build after his injury woes.
Good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the left side wing. Barton kicks to Payton. Gobert with the block. Here's the monster. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the three-pointer by Houston. That's tipped. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, George. No one near him. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Routier kicks to Payton. No good. And Utah the other way now. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Here's Silk. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. 2 on the clock. Here's the monster. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Bulls.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
And Utah has possession. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Will it go? And it's Payton. That time on the assist for Moutier. Payton's got his first bucket in this one.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's the monster. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen. He was averaging over 29 points a game. Here's Doc. There's the pass to the monster. Hits from the high post.
I'll tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Moutier with the ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Fareed. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Here's the monster. Those offensive numbers jump right off the screen, and he was averaging over 29 points a game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Barton kicks to Payton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Denver grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Gallinari. Launches it. Gobert pulls it in. Utah leading by 5. Dazzle to Silk. Takes the three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Fareed. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Kenneth Fareed was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Getting back to Fareed, the numbers through last season tell a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat. You know, he's making a positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 14.
And, you know, guys, a high-energy post player like Kenneth Fareed excels at doing the dirty work. As a matter of fact, he's nicknamed the Manimal for good reason. Very few players in the league possess this combination of energy and aggression.
Here's the dish to Moutier. Feeds it to Gallinari. Pass to Fareed. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And that one's good. Here's the monster. Gobert the screen. The monster passes to Gobert, and he gets the bucket. Talking about Faried, a rebounder extraordinaire. His explosiveness, long arms, and huge hands help him compensate for his relative lack of size.
And he has that exceptional shot blocker instincts. I mean, the timing's there. He'll also steal the ball from you. The question now becomes, will he always be that role, effort, energy player, or will he develop eventually the offensive skills needed to see him reach the next level?
That's good. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Mike Malone. These two teams tied for the first 2 games of the season series. I asked him what he thought were some of the keys going into this game and looking to take that lead. He said one of the things they had to account for is the shot blocking they'll face on the defensive interior. Guys, he said, we've got to be elusive. We'll see if they took it to heart.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
Lyles check in for Utah. Rodney Hood comes in for Thunder. The monster passes to Doc. The pass to Silk. Kicks it to Hood. 5 to shoot. The monster. Great pass to set up the lay-in. The monster's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now, here's Gallinari. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Jusuf Nurkic, really a big, good-looking young prospect. He's the guy that took Mozgov's place in Denver.
Yeah, originally Kevin drafted by the Bulls at number 16, then traded to Denver, as you indicated. His sheer size alone, 7 feet 280, makes him a force on the ground.
And getting back to Nurkic, what makes him an intriguing prospect beyond his size is his exceptional balance. I mean, his excellent footwork makes him really effective in the pick and roll. He also possesses great lateral speed and quick hands for a big man.
And he's good on the second.
And, you know, talking about Nurkic, I mean, his father, a police officer in Bosnia, according to the Denver Nuggets broadcasters last year. Dad is 7 feet tall and weighs a good 400 pounds or more. That's a big police officer there, boy.
Nice shot from 10 feet out. 12 points for Silk.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And here's Nelson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's out of bounds for the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Now, here is Ford. Tight defense on him. Hickson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Here's Lyles. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And Utah leads by 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Hickson. 9-point game his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Denver passing it around. Here's Foy. They get the rebound. Utah leading by 8. The monster passes to Silk. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here. Nelson kicks to Nurkic. Now here's Hickson. He's guarded closely. 14 feet away. Rebound, Utah. Silk's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the paint. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Talk about some great numbers for Silk. He's already got 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Doc. And Stockton subbed in for the Monster. So he gets them both. Now, here is Nelson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Dishes to Ford. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Boy, and for Randy Foye, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
Free throw good, 4. Talking about Randy Foye last year, one difference is that he started almost every game, 78 the most in his career. That may have given him, Greg, additional confidence. Who knows?
Well, where I was impressed, Kevin, with his improvement was as a facilitator and rebounder. He seemed to lose his mojo for a few years in there, but last season, I really feel like he got it back.
From the wing, Denver grabs the miss.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Utah leading by 7. Stockton outside. Here's Hood. Another miss by Utah.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Stockton. And that one's good. 16 points for Silk.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
One guy who's been getting it done is Silk.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And just as J.J. Hickson seemed to be finding some rhythm in his career, Clark, last season happened. His production dropped like a rock.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, after 2 straight years where he was starting, last season he was asked to come off the bench. And for J.J. Hickson, that just did not seem to be a good fit.
The Nuggets trail by 9.
And getting back to J.J. Hickson, he's forever had the size and strength to get it done. His problems have always been that lack of discipline and an unrefined set of tools. I mean, unfortunately, last season highlighted those flaws.
And that'll be Denver as it goes on the bounce. Nuggets retain possession. Shot clock at 5. The feed now to 4. Lets it go from deep. But they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. Now here's Arthur. Not a lot of room. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Stockton up top. And it's Denver with the rebound. Hickson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Talking about Hickson, every time you count him out, he surprises you with a streak of inspired play. Then every time you count him back in, he puts up a dud. Hard guy to figure out right now.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Free throw, no good for Nurkic.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Here's Silk. 16 points for him. Nurkic with the block. Now 4. He dishes it to Nelson. He feeds it to Nurkic. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nurkic has got 5 points so far.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Stockton with it. Pass to Hood. Another miss by Utah.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. The guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blocker, and it does intimidate them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Bill Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Payton in at the 5 down low. That's good from George. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Moutier. Screen by Fareed. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. He kicks it to Gallinari. Drills the three-pointer. Gallinari's got 9 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
They set the screen down low. And it's George finishing it off.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Denver shooting here about 46% for the game. Fareed, left side. Over to the left wing. And here's Moutier. Leans from outside. Not enough on that one as it misses. Utah leading by 7. The monster passes to George. Gallinari with the steal. Moutier dishes to Fareed. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout. Shooting two.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Utah leading. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Fareed. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And out of bounds, the Nuggets able to retain possession here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here is Doc. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's George, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. For Utah, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. At the line. No good on the free throw. 2 shots. He hits the second from the line.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Fareed. Passes it to Payton. Out to the right wing. Gallinari wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah leading by 9. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fires for 3. Cannot hit. And it's Denver the other way.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Fareed kicks to Barton. The layup off target.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play.
And Fareed sends it back. Moutier passes to Fareed. Gallinari dishes to Moutier. Here's Barton. And again, Denver no good. For Utah, they've gone through their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The shot by George, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And another miss by Denver.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
The dish to Gobert. Lost it down. Gobert the screen. 4 on the shot clock. And it's George again missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Payton kicks to Gallinari. Out left to the wing. Here's Barton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's the monster. He has 6. There's the triple. Gallinari with the rebound.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is George. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the strike. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Moutier kicks to Fareed. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot from the wing. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Now perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Mudiay, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead. So we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
And how about Mudiay, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China. Already a very well-traveled young man for a player of his age.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Lyle comes in for Thunder. Rodney Hood subbed in for Joe Ingles.
And you know, with Mudiay, you can't ignore what he does on the court. He has amazing size at the point guard spot, excellent vision, and is a natural playmaker for his squad.
Uncovered. Shots good by Lyons. And now a 9-point Utah lead. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Screen by Fareed. Out to the wing. Gallinari inside the 3-point line. And another miss by Denver. Utah leading by 9. And there's the pass to Doc. Feeds to Hood. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Utah gets it back. And the officials into the backboard violation. Not very careful there.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Doc. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. With him, he gets so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Denver calls timeout.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
A different look for Utah. Silks checked in for Doc, and Stockton subbed in for the Monster. And he gets it to go. Foy's got his second bucket tonight. Utah leading by 7. Stockton outside. There's the pick. Kicks it to Hood. It's stolen by Arthur. And here they come. Here's Nelson. Dishes it to 4. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Silk. The feed to Gobert. Here's Hood. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Nelson against Stockton. Nelson, the pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to 4. The 17-footer. Shot clock at 5. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Wiles. Back to Stockton. Gobert, the screen. Jumper off the screen. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Nelson dishes to Nurkic. Back to Nelson. There's Foy with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Stockton outside. Gobert, the screen. Here's Hood. Stockton passes to Lyons. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Randy Foy is on the way. 8 points for him. Nelson, no one around him. This 3-pointer's off the mark. Utah leading by 4. To the left wing. Hood, the pass to Silk. Buries the long-range jumper. Silk's got 19 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Stockton against Nelson. Screen by Nurkic. Envoy kicks to Nurkic. Shoots a 3. Nice shot by Arthur.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Utah calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Utah with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Stockton. Here's Lyles. Here's Hood. The offensive rebound. Stockton outside. Pass to Silk. He feeds it to Hood. Now the pass to Lyles. Stockton against Nelson. Gobert the screen. Stockton dishes to Gobert. Nurkic with the steal. Now Nelson. 9 points last game. He kicks it to Nurkic. There's a minute 40 left now here in the second.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Silk. He's got 19.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not got their A game on that side of the ball.
Nelson kicks to Nurkic. There's a good screen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. We'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw. You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
George is checked in for Utah. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
Nice shot by Arthur. Stockton with it.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Kicks in a screen. And here's Nelson looking for his first basket still in this one. The shot will not go.
Almost no chance of that shot coming in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Passes it to Lyles. From 10 feet out, the shot is off. And we've reached halftime in this one. Utah out in front, up 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jameer, what disappointed you about the way this team played in the first half, and what needs to change after the halftime?
I mean, we got to obviously keep them off the offensive boards. We're making a lot of mistakes, a lot of careless mistakes, things that we could change. But it's up to us to change it. Coach can't draw up something on that board that's going to change that. We have to come with effort, but we have to play smart. We can't go out there and lose our mind when we're trying to play hard. Jameer,
thank you, guys. He's visibly frustrated.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Really an incredible game from Silk.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
The monster out there with Doc, and it's Thunder, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Silk in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Rebound, Utah. Silk's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebounds.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about 1 and 1 for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
For Utah, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Nuggets trail by 8. Now here's Moutier. They set the pick. The dish to Gallinari. Screen by Fareed. Gallinari passes to Fareed. Gobert with the block. Here's Payton. 4 on the clock, and he bangs it home with one hand.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Utah with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to the monster. To the inside. Stolen by Fareed. Feeds to Moutier. And easy 2 points on the layup. Moutier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's the monster. He's got 10. There's a good screen. Inside. George. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Check out the game for Thunder. 8 rebounds, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Now here's Fareed. Denver passing it around. Off the pick. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Utah. Silk's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this league. He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
the screen. Fareed dishes to Mudiay. Rebound, Utah.
In a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Here's the monster. And the pass to Silk. Three-pointer. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No. Maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Denver calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Silk.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Mudiay kicks to Fareed. They set the pick. Dishes to Gallinari. Will it go? He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here is Doc. He's got 5. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Passes it to the monster. Here is Doc. Pass to the monster. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Barton passes to Mudiay. To the wing right side. Here's Gallinari. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Gallinari's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Mudiay. He's got 6. Tries from 10. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here is Doc. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Barton kicks to Mudiay. Fareed setting the pick for Mudiay. To the middle. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for George. All free throws good from Kenneth Fareed. Utah leading by 9. Silk passes to the monster. Kicks it to Gobert. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Gobert has got 4 points in the quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now, Mudiay, he has 6. Gallinari with it. Pocket 6. Shot off the pick. Ingles with the rebound.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Lyles checked in for Utah. For Utah, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Now, here's Mudiay. Wants to get it to Fareed and does.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Here's the monster. He's got 13. Here's Ingles. Another miss by Utah.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Mudiay dishes to Barton. The second effort. It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Fareed.
Out of bounds. Utah.
Utah leading by 12. Here's the monster. Pass to Wiles. Shoots a three. That's good. Wiles got 7 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Utah's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Some solid defense from Fareed.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Payton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Payton's got 6 in the quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here's the monster. The feed to Ingles. Here's Silk. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 9. And here's Mudiay. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Gallinari. To the paint. That's good from Mudiay on the assist from Gallinari. That's now 8 points for Emmanuel Mudiay.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. For Utah, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For the monster, he's got 14 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Riggs checked in for Joe Ingles, and Stockton subbed in for Doc.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Dixon, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Utah leading by 6. Here's the monster. He's got 15. Here's Silk. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dixon, a screen on Stockton. Now, here is Nelson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. Now, just a 4-point Utah lead.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Silk. 24 points for him. Here's the monster. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hood. Here's the monster. Hangs on the trifecta. The monster's got 18 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Poked away. And now Utah, fast break. And he finishes the break with the layup. And it's a 9-point Utah lead. Denver shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Nurkic a screen on Stockton. Here's Nelson. He moved. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Oh, we've got a moment. Let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Utah making a change here. George is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And it's Denver with the rebound. Hickson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nelson kicks to 4. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. There's the 3, and he gets it to go. Foy's got 11.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's the monster. He's got 18. Nice ball movement by Utah. Stockton's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now, here is Nelson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Utah leading by 4. Here's the monster. There's the pick. Stockton up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's the monster. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. And that's now 20 points for the monster.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Nurkic, the pass to 4. Back to Nurkic. Rebound, Utah. Here's the monster. He gets it up. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Utah leads by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Nuggets trail by 6, and Denver will start the fourth quarter with Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Mudiay out there with Will Barton. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. Now here's Mudiay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fareed's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. Utah has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Stockton outside. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's George. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game. Denver shooting for the game at 42%. Mudiay kicks to Gallinari. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now the dish to Hood. He feeds it to George. On deep. Some solid defense from Fareed. The Nuggets trail by 4. Now Mudiay. That drops. Stockton with it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The pass to Lyles. And here's Stockton. Right side George. From 7. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he makes the first. Payton, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And George drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 4. Now here's Mudiay. The 11-footer. Here's Payton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
It's been a good night for Big Red. He has 9 rebounds and 10 points.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Utah leading by 3. Stockton outside. Here's the screen. Passes it to Lyles. Here's Cock. And the foul called on Thunder. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Fareed outside. Mudiay kicks to Payton. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Payton's got 9 points here in the second half. Utah calls timeout.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
The Nuggets trail by 3. And the foul on the Monster. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Barton. Lays it up and banks it in. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gobert, the screen to the inside. Off the screen. Bounces off the pick and hammers it home.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. That free throw good from Barton. Free throw's good from Barton. Here's the monster. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Silk passes to the monster. And the 3 off target. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Feeds it to Moutier to take the lead. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's the monster. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The monster's got 4 this quarter.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that
one. Here's Barton. He kicks it to Gallinari. Dishes it to Fareed. Pass to Barton. The feed to Payton. The jump hook. And that one hits back iron. Utah leading by 3. Here's the monster. Kicks to Hood. 3-pointer. Moutier with the rebound.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Payton. Back to Gallinari. Here's the screen. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Shot rocket 3, and Fareed lays it in.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. A pass to Silk. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Utah with the ball, following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. The monster passes to Silk. Oh, that's blocked. Moutier dishes to Barton to take the lead. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Nuggets lead by 1. And a closer look here.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And he makes the first.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And Utah making a change here. George is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Denver, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Moutier, but they recover. Pushing it up. Here's Doc. Trips down the breakaway slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
And to send a message flag for that slam, I think.
I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one back.
Now, here's going up. Rebound, Utah. Silk's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The monster passes to Silk. Right wing. Here's the monster. Gallinari covering. Out to the wing. Here's Doc. Denver grabs the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Fareed with the ball.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Utah leading. Here's the monster. Pass to George. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot misses. And it's Denver the other way. Now, Moutier, down low, Fareed, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Martin with the rebound.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's the monster following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier. To the left wing. Passes to Silk. Nice ball movement by Utah. And he gets it to go. The Monsters got it all tied up now for Utah.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Now, here's Gallinari. Barton kicks to Fareed. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Fareed. He's got 10 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 3. Here's the monster outside. George to the paint. Here's the monster. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. The Monsters got 31 points. Denver calls timeout.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Here's Moutier. He dishes it to Gallinari. There's a good screen. Here's Barton. Top of the key, Payton. 5 on the clock. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Payton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
Utah calls timeout. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Got a piece of it. There's Here's the dish to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Silk. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Barton dishes to Moutier. He feeds it to Gallinari. He kicks it to Payton. Puts it up from 15. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah trails by 3. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish it up. And that's now 33 points for the Monster.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game.
Denver calls timeout. They lead by 1. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth. Moutier kicks to Fareed. Gobert with the block. And they'll keep possession. And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
1:31 left in the fourth. Gobert, the screen. Feeds it to George. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Waiting outside. Here's Fareed. Gobert with the block. He'll recover it. And another miss by Denver. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Gobert, the screen. Here's the Monster. Connects.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Moutier kicks to Payton. Unloads from 13. Payton with another miss. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Here's the Monster. Dishes to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Here's the Monster. Utah the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payton passes to Barton. No good from 3-point territory. And so it's Utah who strike 5 with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finishes. Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.